ZGA David. This is February 27th, 2021, your second lesson. Stance is good. You know, if you want to clean it up a bit, a little more tilt from the hips, get the butt up higher, but it all looks pretty good. So on the takeaway, we get to this position, and you know, well, ideally, we want to get right to there where the club is parallel your toe line. As a matter of fact, it's over your toe line, and the butt of the club is on the toe line. The butt of the club for you started here, so you have this little push away thing. There's the butt of the club now, and it started here. Now, that's not going to cause any great trauma, but see that gap there? So you kind of lose connection.
I got it.
You know, yeah, you got your bicep against your pec, and that's the connection they talk about. So all you do is turn, that thing's still connected. When you come down, it's still connected. When you got this, then you got kind of there's not enough structure. Now you can get by with it, but not if you're gonna be better than scratch. Okay, so then you kind of take it up and see. Now this is steep because it's not parallel to the yellow lines. You can get by with that. I mean, that's what Fallow, all the legendary guys, you know, back in 2000, they would start steep and then they reroute it and then come down. So you can get by with this steep here, but you got to have a reroute. Now, and the modern swing, the current swing, is basically on plane the entire time and then down, so you don't need to reroute. The problem with rerouting is that when there's no pressure here on the driving range, you know, we can do this serious rerouting like this all day long, but under pressure we get shorter and quicker. So we can get here, and then we don't have time to reroute. That's why it doesn't hold up under pressure, because you don't reroute it. But here's the thing: you don't have the reroute at this time. This ends up in a pretty good position. You know, and that elbow's better. Still like to see it almost inside your body, like somewhere in here, the tip of the elbow. So you got kind of flying like this, and then when you come down, if you have it like this, all you do, bam, it's right on your side. Here you got to come down, and as you're rotating your body, it's trying to catch the hip. So, you know, the picture doesn't look much different than Stott's. But it is. So here's the move. Top, you could play all day long with that. Okay.
Right now.
Absolutely. Now, as you start down, the butt of the club starts going at the ball, which is good. But see, this is where you go wrong. From here on. At this position, you can see the shaft is here. It's a blur, but trust me, the shaft. The shaft is here because that blurs the club head. So that's the shaft there, and it should be here. And look, this guy.
Look at the difference. Going down at it.
Yeah, so you can't see it because the green line's on it, but that's the shaft. So it's right where that red dotted line is. So this is the whole
This is the whole. This is the whole. Yes. Everything else is like it's like dead on. Okay. There's nothing causing you any trauma.
In this area when I'm coming down, the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is.
So let me capture this picture. Okay, so now when you come down that steep and see your hands are here at this end of this green arrow, and they've got to be, and that's where it started. The butt of the club started here. Yeah, now it's you got to in here. Now you got to jerk it this way, and look where the blur of the club head is. Here's and here's the club head when the shaft is parallel to the ground. Look where his is. His is back where it started. Here's his club head. Now he can just friggin' unload. Now here's the problem with coming down steep. It prevents you if you had that early lower body rotation like all the good guys. Look, where would the ball go? It'd be going left and right. So you train yourself, shit, I can't clear my lower body. So you come in here kind of flat-footed, and then you use kind of a big fall. So I'm still recording. So let's look at. Okay, so when you exit here. Yeah, so it's steep also. This, that supports the fade. Now, another thing is when you come in here, you're good at it. You know if the club's out here, it's going to go left, and so you don't want to close the club face, so you leave it open. So that manufactures your slide or a fade, and you don't want a fade. Okay, let's look from the other dimension. There should be no surprises.
Definitely not.
But this is, from this angle, I mean, this is golden because it's not about swing plane, it's about sequencing and weight shift, and you've got that nailed. The thing is, you can't take advantage of this. I mean, I'm telling you, from this.
That's pretty good, Derek.
The whole thing is good. So from this perspective, face on,
that's nice there.
That's really good. That's what I'm saying. Now, from here on, here's where the slap shot just comes in. Look, you release that side, you cave in this, you end up with a left post, and you end up on your toe. I mean, it's like friggin' natural. But you're coming in with such a weak area, you can't take advantage. This release, or this face on, shows the weight shift and sequencing, and that's scratch. That's scratch. But there's coming down. There's coming down steep.
But at least now you've broken it down to me, where I understand what the problem is.
Yeah.
It's because there's a lot of good things in the.
There's 12 things that can go wrong. There's only 2 that need to be refined. The other 10 are scratch quality. The two components that you need to refine, that's on the order of like an 18 handicap. But your face on, your sequencing and all is like scratch, so it averages out to your 5th. Yeah. So let me save this off.